For today's video, we're going to be transforming 10 legendary assault rifle schematics, and I'll leave a link in the description to a video where I explain how I farm all of these legendary schematics for those who are interested. In the previous one where we transformed 10 trap schematics, I believe most people requested that we do assault rifles next. I'm not sure if we have enough legendaries and epics to transform 10. So one thing we're going to do before we get started is open up 2 of these super people llamas. And I don't know about y'all, but I have the worst luck when it comes to the super people llama. But we're going to go ahead and open up a couple of these because we need some mythic leads. And we're also going to need some legendaries and epics in order to transform our schematics. And I'm hoping we get either a mythic hero or a mythic lead. Let's go ahead and fast forward this. We got 1,000 tickets, an epic survivor, 2 epic survivors. We also got survivalist Jonesy, which we don't need. We got a legendary survivor, a couple legendary survivors. I believe that second one was a lead. Unfortunately, that's a legendary lead survivor we don't need at the moment. So let's see what we get from the second one. I don't understand how people get like mythic heroes from these llamas. I never get mythic heroes from these llamas. Let's see what we get from this one. Alright, so we got an epic defender, a legendary trailblaster Buzz, a legendary survivor, mythic. Oh, we got a mythic survivor. Wait, which one is that? And it's a gadgeteer. That's one we need. It's literally been months since we got a mythic lead survivor that we needed. As of right now, the best gadgeteer lead that we have is epic, and our new mythic lead is a gadgeteer, so that's perfect. Alright, so now all we need is a mythic lead for engineering, we need one for training, and one for scouting. And then we'll have mythic leads for all of our survivor squads. Anyways, like I said earlier, I'm not sure if we have enough epics and legendaries to transform all 10. If we need to, we will open up a couple of Blockbuster Llamas. I was trying to save my Blockbuster tickets for next week in case they add some more rewards to the Blockbuster Llamas. But if we need to, we'll open up a couple of them just so we get some epics and legendaries. And you're going to need a total of 500 points in order to transform it. So for this first one, we're going to use Trailblaster Buzz because I already have Trailblaster AC. And let's see what we get from this first one. We got a Terminator. Came with crit damage, reload speed, physical damage, headshot damage, and damage to afflicted targets. And at the very bottom it says damage dealt is going to snare the target by 30% for 6 seconds. Alright, let's go ahead and see what we get from the second one. We got a copper Deathstalker. Came with crit damage, durability, physical damage again, more crit damage, damage to miss monsters, and getting 5 headshots in a row increases ranged weapon damage by 30% for 10 seconds. And I already have a pretty decent Deathstalker, so we'll probably use that one for a transform. Let's see, for this third one, let's see what we get. Another Terminator. This one came with crit rating, magazine size, physical damage again, more damage, and damage to miss monsters and bosses. And getting 5 headshots in a row is going to increase ranged weapon damage. We don't need 2 of those, so we'll go ahead and get rid of one of them. Alright, let's see what we get from this one. Another Terminator. Are you serious? We literally just used the Terminator to transform it into another Terminator. Anyways, this one came with crit rating, stability, physical damage, damage to stunned, and it causes affliction. Alright, so let's see what we get from this one. We got a Hunter Killer. This one came with crit damage, magazine size, nature damage, crit rating, and damage to stunned. And at the very bottom it says getting 5 headshots in a row is going to increase ranged weapon damage. I do already own a pretty decent Hunter Killer, so we're going to go ahead and use that one for the next transform. Alright, so let's see what we get from this one. A Siege Breaker. Okay, this one came with crit rating, durability, physical damage, headshot damage, damage to miss monsters and bosses, and it also causes affliction. And I think we're going to go ahead and keep this Siege Breaker. Alright, well, let's go ahead and see what we get from this one. Hopefully something good. Another Siege Breaker. This one came with fire rate, reload speed, physical damage, crit damage, damage to slowed and snared, and getting 5 headshots in a row is going to increase ranged weapon damage. Alright, so let's go and see what we get from this one. Hopefully something good. Another Deathstalker. This one came with crit rating, stability, energy damage, another crit rating, damage to stunned, and getting 5 headshots with this one is also going to increase ranged weapon damage, and I do not want that one, so we're going to go ahead and transform it. Alright, here we go. Let's see what we get from this one. Another Deathstalker. Oh my goodness. Crit damage, reload speed, physical damage, crit damage, damage to slowed. And at the very bottom it says damage dealt with this weapon snares the target by 30% for 6 seconds. And as for our last assault rifle transform schematic, we ended up getting a death ray. And this one came with energy damage, magazine size, headshot damage, damage to stunned. And at the very bottom it says damage dealt with this weapon snares the target by 30%. Anyways, that's everything we got after we transformed 10 legendary assault weapon schematics. And now that we transformed 10 legendary traps and 10 legendary assault weapons, let me know in the comments which ones you would like to see us transform next. Anyways, that'll do it for this one. I hope y'all enjoyed the video, and thanks for watching.